Starting at number 10, we have the man who started it all, Mark Coleman, the first UFC heavyweight champion. Coleman held the belt from February to July 1997, a 5-month reign that changed MMA forever. He wasn't the longest reigning champion, but he was the godfather of ground and pound. Before Mark Coleman, nobody was using wrestling the way he did. He would take you down and pound you into the canvas with brutal elbows. He created a blueprint that every wrestler after him copied. Without Mark Coleman, modern MMA doesn't exist the way we know. Short reign, yes, but massive historical impact. At number 9, we have Junior Dos Santos. He held the belt from November 2011 to December 2012. 1 year and 11 months of elite heavyweight boxing. JDS has some of the most cleanest boxing heavyweight divisions has ever seen. Beautiful combination, crisp head movement, knockout power in both hands, and that legendary 64-second knockout of Cain Velasquez that shocked the world. He defended the belt twice against top competition and had the legendary trilogy with Cain that defined an era. His prime was spatial, technical striking that made heavyweight look like middleweight with his speed and precision. Number 8 is one of the most controversial picks, but hear me out, Brock Lesnar. Brock held the championship from November 2008 to October 2010, 1 year and 11 months. His impact on the sport was massive. Former WWE superstar who brought millions of eyes to the UFC. Now critics will say he didn't face the toughest competition, but look at his wins. He beat Randy Couture for the title, avenged his loss to Frank Mir with a brutal beating, and defended against Sean Cowan after surviving a first round onslaught. Brock was a freak athlete, NCAA Division I wrestling champion with ungodly strength and explosiveness. His pay-per-view numbers were insane, and he carried the UFC heavyweight division's mainstream profile on his back. Maybe less technical than some, but his commercial impact and quality wins earns him. At number 7 is current UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. He inherited the belt from John Jones in June 2025 and is holding it right now. Now I can already hear people saying, wait, he just got the belt, how is it at number 7 already? Let me explain. Tom's rapid rise has been incredible. Technical striking that's beautiful to watch, elite positional IQ, submission skills, knockout power, and he is faster than heavyweights should be allowed to move. His wins have been dominant and convincing. He finishes elite competition and made it look easy. What separates Tom from other new champions is potential for long-term dominance. His skill set signals he could be champions for years. Yes, his champion range is young, only since June 2025, but the trajectory is pointing straight up. If he keeps defending that belt the way we expect him to, he's climbing this list fast. At number 7, we have the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Held the belt from March 2021 to January 2023. 2 years and 2 months of knockout terror. Francis has the devastating power in UFC heavyweight history. When this man throws a punch, you don't just get knocked out, you get sent to another dimension. His uppercut knockout of Alistair Overeem is still one of the most violent finishes ever. He avenged his loss to Stipe Miocic with a brutal knockout and defended against Cyril Gane, and completely changed how heavyweights approach power and finishing. Fighters starting training differently because of Francis. 2 defenses, but the sheer dominances and fear he put in the division earns him number 6. When Francis connects it, it's light out. Daniel Cormier at number 5. He held the heavyweight championship from July 2018 to August 2019, 1 year and 1 month, but his impact was huge. Daniel Cormier is a double champ, light heavyweight and heavyweight title at the same time. Olympic level wrestling, knockout power that shocked everyone when he slapped Stipe Miocic, and elite fight IQ. This is only loss at heavyweight was Stipe Miocic in their rematch. That's it. He was competing against the absolutely best. At number 4, we have Cain Velasquez. 2 separate championship reigns, first from October 2010 to November 2011, and then the longest heavyweight title range in history from December 2012 to June 2015. 2 years and 6 months. Sea-level Cain was unstoppable. Relentless pace, cardio that shouldn't exist at heavyweight, brutal ground and pound, and suffocating wrestling. He beat Brock Lesnar, destroyed Antonio Silva twice, and won the trilogy against Junior Dos Santos. Cain defined the modern heavyweight style, constant pressure, elite cardio, technical striking, and wrestling that breaks you will. He influenced an entire generation of fighters. So now we have our last 3 champions. At number 3, we have John Bones Jones, the current era. He held the belt from March 2023 to June 2025 when he retired. 2 years and 3 months. This is most talented fighter on this entire list. Already the greatest lightweight heavyweight champions of all time. John moved up and submitted Cyril Gane in his heavyweight debut like it was easy, then defended against Stipe Miocic. At number, we have Randy Couture, the natural. And this is where the legends live. Randy has 3 separate heavyweight championship reigns. First from December 1997 to May 1999. 1 1 year and 5 months. Second from November 2000 to March 2002, 1 year and 4 months. Third from March 2007 to November 2008, 1 year and 8 months. Total time as a champion over 4 years across multiple eras. Randy won the heavyweight title at 34, lost it, came back and won it at 37, and then won it again at 43 years old. Across 3 different decades, he beat Tim Sylvia when everyone said he was too old. And the greatest UFC heavyweight champion of all time is Stipe Miocic, and it's not even close. Stipe had 2 champion reigns, first from May 2016 to July 2018, 2 years and 2 months. Second reign from August 2019 to March 2021, 1 year and 7 months. Combined range of nearly 4 years at the top. But it's not just length, it's who he beat. Daniel Cormier twice, Francis Ngannou when everyone thought Francis would destroy him, Fabricio Werdum in Brazil, Alistair Overeem, Junior Dos Santos. Stipe has the most heavyweight title defenses in UFC history. Elite boxing, incredible power, championship heart, and he did it all working as a firefighter in Cleveland. He's not flashy, he doesn't talk trash, he just shows up and beats the absolutely best fighters on the planet. There it is, the top 10 UFC heavyweight champions in history from Mark Coleman to Stipe Miocic. Do you agree with this ranking or not? Let me know in comment section.